Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111, and this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I set my intention because I'm going to be working this weekend. I won't be around to make videos, and if I do find that I have time to make videos, then I will. But just in case, I'm looking at the overall energy of the entire weekend for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. For those of you, like I said, who are not on the Divine Masculine or Feminine journey, if you're not coming into union with a soulmate, karmic soulmate, or a twin, hang tight, because starting Monday, I'm changing I'm changing things up. I'm going to take the weekend to really commune with my spirit guides and to get a general new schedule up. I want to do more general reads for the people who are not on this journey, like I did in the beginning. The only reason why I went to doing the love vibe thing was because all of my daily reads were about love. Even though I set my intentions for them to be a general read, there was such a heavy energy in the last month or two of separating from old karmic partners and coming into union with new ones, that the energy was dominating my readings. And it was so difficult for me to do a general read and then have it be the twin flame journey. I mean, it kept showing up, this energy, over and over and over again. Well, now this energy is waning a little bit. I think some of the unions have already happened. Some are in the process, and some, I think, are really struggling. But Spirit says it's okay for me to start doing general reads again, that the energy is going to lighten up. And for those of you who are on this journey, it might show up in your read, but for those of you who are not, it will not. Okay? So hang in there. Please come back on Monday. Everything's going to get revamped. Might take a little span of time to hammer it down, but it's going to happen. Okay? Thank you for being here. Please check the description box below. I will be in Mentor, Ohio doing a mini psychic fair. It's really small, but it's powerful. If you live in the area, you know, it's a great time for you to get a reading. They're only 20 bucks, and some of the best readers in northeastern Ohio, northwestern Ohio will be there. Okay, but it's very small. If you're looking for something exciting that's going to take up your whole day, probably not this. Okay, but if you're looking to get a really good reading and you're local and it's just a little ways away from you, you might want to come in and see us. Okay, it will be, the address will be listed below. Also, I've linked, I'm sure most of you have looked at it, but there's another link for, it's a funny meme on how to clear your karma for the twin flame journey. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a link for that. If you'd like a private reading, there's a link for that. Yeah, and just once again, I want to repeat this because I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you for being my love tribe. All right, so let's get the general energies. This read is going to be the energies surrounding the 15th, the 16th, and the 17th of March. Now, I was doing moon cards, and two came out together, and I almost didn't take the second one, but Spirit said I had to because it was important. All right, so the first one that came out was the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Now we all know that, you know, the moon energy, the moonology cards is an energy, whether that's the true moon, because really we're going into a full moon in Libra. But this is full moon in Capricorn energy for this read. Okay, so let's take a look. The end of a tough cycle approaches. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you're wondering if you should stay in a job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Okay, so that's, you know, kind of saying you got to heal your personal life and troubles. Prioritize your healing before you try to prioritize a new relationship. Release control and trust the universe. A professional project may be ending now. Admit it if you've been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. The teaching. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much-needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time than pining. Whoa! In your face, truth. Stop pining, guys. Make a plan. Stick to it. Oh, we've got new moon eclipse. We went through one of those, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I know it was really good for me, and I know it was meant to be, but I didn't like it. New moon eclipse. Let's look and see. And this card wanted to come out really bad. I almost didn't take it. But Spirit said, nope, you need it. Okay, so here it is. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this card is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Here comes a train, guys. Let's give it just a second to get the loudest whistle gone. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. There's that message again. Forget about the past. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel like the message is to just let go of this whole, you know, union thing. And then Spirit kind of has a chuckle at me and says, yes, exactly. Let it go, because we've got control. And as long as you've got your little hands on it, we can't bring it to you. You're holding it back. So let go of it. If it's meant to be, it will be. You have to have trust and faith and move forward. See, you got the business card and you've got the change card. So, you know, Spirit's trying to tell you, focus on your business, focus on your finances, focus on your plans. What are you planning? What is the big picture? What do you want the next 10, 20 years of your life to look like? Make a plan. All right? Let go of the union. Let it go. It doesn't mean you're giving up on it. And look at this picture here of this angel with her hands open. It almost looks like she's reiterating what I'm saying. Let it go. Let go of it. Get your paws off of it. Just long enough for the divine to take control. And when you do that, you might be amazed at the outcome. Just saying. It doesn't mean give up. It means refocus your attention on something else that's important to you and let the divine handle this. Because this really is a divine union. It's not a human union. It's not a human union. Look, say that 10 times real fast. It's a divine union, which has to happen in divine timing through the hands of the divine. And that's a really, really hard lesson to learn for people who are control freaks like me. All right? New moon eclipses. Oh, where was I? Whatever happening now is happening for a reason that you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back, you're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meaning for the card is yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being pushed towards your life purpose. Whatever happens now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then bam, here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go in. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. And I'll take it. How about you? All right, moving on. Masculine's headspace for the weekend. Oh, we have the Tower in reverse. Yesterday's reading had the Tower in the heart space, or home space. In the home space, I think it was. I don't know. Go back and watch it and let me know. I don't have time, or I would. But there was a Tower moment in the clarifiers on the masculines yesterday. And today we have it again. This is, you know, the tower that was built with Legos. I don't know where that came from. Spirit just said, yep, the tower was built with Legos and now it's coming down. Where is it coming down? Right in the masculine's headspace. He's like, it probably happened yesterday. And he's feeling the remaining effects of it today. Spirit, should I clarify? Yeah, I'm going to clarify. Just in case. Let's get clarification on this Tower card in the reverse and the masculine's headspace. Tower card in reverse and the masculine headspace. Tower card in reverse and the masculine headspace. 1, 2, and 3. Oh. Wow, this could have been the end of the third-party situation. And there's celebration to be had. That's kind of cool. Spirit's literally here. I'm going to take one more. Justice. That's supposed to be in the upright, guys. Sorry. Walking away. Spirit says stop there. Yeah, okay, so in his headspace, you know, because it's in the headspace, you just never know if it's really happened or if he's just thinking about it. But he's wanting to celebrate reunion, and he's wanting to get away from this third-party situation. And justice needs to be had. Balance needs to be brought back to the situation. And he needs to move forward, move out, move away. He's moving away from the 8 of Cups to go find his 10 of Cups. And it's all on his mind. Maybe he's planning. You know, it says make plans. Focus and make plans. So in his headspace, boy, is he looking for balance, and he's looking for his 10 of Cups. And he's either looking for a celebration with the 3 of Cups, or he's celebrating the end of the third-party situation. All right, feminine's headspace. 8 of Cups. Wow, look at them mirroring each other. I got to clarify. I know what the 8 of Cups means. Emotional withdrawal. You know, I still feel the energy of masculine and feminine falling apart. Like they're just not feeling the connection anymore. The connection is falling apart. Both of them want their 10 of Cups. Both of them's walking away to find their 10 of Cups. And it's in the headspace. But I got to see, are they walking toward or walking away? Spirit, show me what I need to know. Why is the Eight of Cups here in Divine Feminine's headspace? Why is it here? What is she doing? What does it mean? Another train, you know, that means the economy's picking up. When there's a lot of trains around here, that's a good sign. Alright, why is it here, Spirit? Why is it here? Ah, Eight of Wands. Okay, I gotta call it the way I see it. That's moving towards. That's not moving away. She wants to communicate in order to prevent walking away. It's like she's thinking, I need to communicate, or I need to get communication. There needs to be forward movement, or I'm giving up. And I keep hearing that song. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Right there it is. Right there it freaking is. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh my God, I just got chills. Absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly what that means. Spirit gave me goosebumps. When I get the goosies, I know I'm on target. Whoa. I'm not sure I like that message, but I got it loud and clear. So think about that, ladies. Think about that, gentlemen. If you are watching and you don't want this to go away, if you're ready, which you may not be, you need to say something, or she's giving up on you. And maybe vice versa, because everybody's situation is different. Yeah, because he's had a tower moment, and he's had a realization, and he wants to celebrate, and he wants justice to be brought to the situation. He's walking away from something and walking toward the Ten of Cups, and so isn't she. But they may not be walking toward each other. And I feel like I need to leave it there, because the choice has to be made by you guys. Oh, look at in his home space is the Empress, okay? This just confirms to me, I've been wondering for a while, when we do the masculine's home space, there's been a lot of love and Two of Cups and Lovers cards, and it just kind of, I don't know about you guys, made me a little nervous about whether or not they were deciding to reconfirm or reaffirm the commitment that they have with their karmic. But their karmic is not their Empress. And in the home, that's what's going on in his home. He's working toward his Empress, or he's really, really, really stuck on the energy of how to manifest his Empress. What's going on in the home of the feminine? Nine of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. Suffering in silence. Not anymore. She's not. And there's that communication card. I don't know. I don't want to give you advice one way or the other, but, you know, feels like communication needs to happen. And if the masculine doesn't get on board, the feminine might just bust wide open and gush all over him. Just saying. Because she's not willing to suffer in silence anymore. And so that could mean lots of things. Let's get a clarifier. I'm still hearing, say something, I'm giving up on you. Suffering in silence, you know. The sound of silence. Man, I'm getting a lot of songs in the feminine's headspace. In her energy. Suffering in silence, Nine of Swords. Nope, no more. Not in her home, at least. She's not willing to do it anymore. She's standing up for herself. She's not worrying. She's not stressing. She's taking control in the home of her emotions, her thoughts, and her feelings. And I could clarify it, but I'm pretty sure I know what that means. Yep. Yeah. She's been in healing mode for a long time. They both have. But this is telling me that she's healed she's picking, you know, she's been in the Four of Swords, prayer, meditation, manifestation, healing. And this is in the reverse. So she's done her healing, and she, you know, maybe while she was healing, she had all these thoughts and all this anguish. There's another train. Crazy, man. Yeah. So I know what this means. In her home, she has done her healing, and she is no longer stuck in her head. She's ready to move. She is taking control back of her power and her destiny. Okay? That's just what I'm hearing, guys. In his heart space is the Temperance card in reverse. Divine timing might be coming for the masculine. That archangel has been tempering and keeping things slow for a long time. Perhaps over the weekend, something might change. Also, it could also very well mean that he is tired of being patient. It's like, I'm tired of being patient. Patience isn't getting me anywhere. I feel, gosh, I almost feel like this reading's like a volcano, just kind of bubbling under the surface, and someone's going to blow. And I don't know whether it's going to be the masculine or the feminine, but somebody's had enough of this non-communication. Let's see how this plays out. Once again, in the heart space, same as yesterday, the feminine has the Death card. Oh, and I don't remember if it was in the reverse or the upright yesterday. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. But yeah, death and resurrection, yeah. This is a complete and utter transformation of her heart space. I'm going to get some clarifiers on that, because a change is a change, but what's the change, you know? What is the change? What is she transforming into? What is her heart transforming? What's it dying and rebirthing? Why is the Death card here in the heart space of the feminine of the weekend of the 15th through the 17th? One. Clarify the Death card. Two. Clarify the Death card. Three. Alright. Clarify the Death card, please. Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse. God. Oh, that almost feels like she is going to reach out. Because the High Priestess is always about silence. She doesn't talk to anybody. She sits on her throne. She communicates telepathically. And I don't know that she's going to do that for much longer. This really feels strongly like she might just be the one that bursts. I'm not giving advice either way, guys. You got to listen to your higher intuition. This is also a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio card for me as a reader. But it's in the reverse, right over the Death card. Oh, I'm going to take one more. Yeah, she's going to talk to the king. Or he's going to talk to her first. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of feeling like it's leaning toward the feminine. But this is her masculine. I was told specifically by Spirit that the masculine is going to show up as the King of Wands. He actually shows up as all kings eventually, before he becomes the Emperor. But this is the energy of union, is the King of Wands. So yeah, she's transforming in her heart. Or perhaps because it's in her heart space. Could be that she believes in her heart. You know how you say, deep in my heart I believe this. It could be deep in her heart she believes that death and transformation and communication has to happen with the divine masculine. Here comes another train. Wow, it's a crazy train day, guys. All right, I'm going to leave that there. You guys discern that with your own discernment, because that High Priestess says you can do it. All right, what's going on in hopes and fears? Man, look at all the major arcanas. This is crazy. Yesterday, it was the feminine that had all the majors, and today the masculine does. He's got the Tower, he's got the Empress, he's got Temperance, and now he has the Moon card. Yeah, this is, he's hoping that the Moon is going to be just the timing that he needs to get this done. He needs to come out of the Moon energy and into the Sun energy. It's finding clarity, finding clarity. That's what I'm hearing. Finding clarity through soul searching. It's a 9. All right. Feminine's hopes and fears is that defeat and conflict is over. 5 of Swords. She just wants it to be over. She wants to know, is this a defeat? Have we lost that loving feeling? Is it over? This is her worry. It's in the reverse, so I feel like she's going to move out of this 5 of Swords energy, whether he goes with her or not. But it is hopes and fears, and she's really hoping that the conflict is over and that defeat is not the ending. I don't need to clarify that. All right, so what does Spirit say the masculine has to do toward the feminine? We've got sad news and bereavement. Wow, I'm just not even sure how to read that. Could be that Death card in her heart, because it sure looks like a death. It looks like somebody in a church pew crying because somebody's died. Something's died and needs to be buried, needs to be mourned. All right, well, Spirit's telling me, I really feel like most of them, it's like the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Could be the 10 of Swords, but I'm hearing Wands. I don't know. But something is being put to death. Something's being buried, let go, released, mourned. Could be the karmic relationship. Maybe once clarity's had, maybe once communication happens. You know, some of you might not be ready for this union, I'm just saying. Let me see. I want to get a clarifier. Can I get a clarifier on this sad news and bereavement? It's like the Death card again. Only it's a 10. It's the end of a cycle. Clarify the Kipper cards on the masculine side, please. Clarify the energy being shown to us on the masculine side. Why is it here? What does it mean? One more shuffle and a cut. I gotta hurry, guys. I got things to do. Oh, but I hate leaving everybody in a lurch. Temperance. See, he's got Temperance in reverse in his heart space. Here he's got Temperance in the upright. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like yeah. Something has to die. Something has to... There you've got death here and you've got death here. You got Temperance here and Temperance here. And then you got the 10 of Cups. He's walking away from the 8 of Cups to get to the 10 of Cups. So I think he's mourning the past. Whether it's his divine feminine or his karmic, he's mourning the past. But he is moving toward the Ten of Cups, and divine timing is at play. All right, so I really feel like this is him letting go of the marriage or the commitment with somebody else. Look at, and the bridge has for her gloomy thoughts and theft. I don't know. I just really feel like some of these masculines and feminines are going to get together. They're going to have the big talk. And somebody's ego is going to step up to plate. And the feminine is going to be like, nope, negative, not doing it. You're not coming at me right. You're still coming at me with that sneaky stuff. And I had the Knight of Pentacles fall out on the floor. He's been hanging out for a while, hasn't he? Why are the gloomy thoughts here for the feminine? Because she's confused about the conversation. Okay, yeah. I think a conversation's going to be had, guys. I really do. And it's going to lead, instead of clarifying things, it's going to put things just more confused. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. If your heart really, really, really tells you to reach out, reach out. But if it doesn't, I would wait. I would totally wait because this feels good. Doesn't feel like divine timing has come into play. That's why Temperance is here with the Ten of Cups saying, you know what? Divine timing is at play here. You got to quit trying to rush it. So this is what I feel. I feel like the feminines are tired of waiting on the masculines. The masculines are tired of all of the stuff that they've been required to do to move toward the feminine. And the energies are waning. Kind of like the moon. But it's just a time. It's just a spell, guys. I really, 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 really think if you can just wait till past the 20th to communicate, it will be better. But you have to listen to your higher self. Okay? Because divine timing is here. It just isn't happening yet. And there's going to be confusion about this communication if it happens. I just feel the energy. It's like that you know how I told you the race car going brum, brum, brum. It's like both of them, like the energies are just coming to such a head. So the end of a tough cycle, and expect powerful change. I really, really know that you guys want communication. But instead of walking away from the union, why don't you just say, I release this to God and the universe, and when it's meant to happen, it will happen, and in the meantime, I'm going to take care of myself. That's almost what this picture is telling me. Just the back of the card. All right, so I'm going to read your oracle card. This is advice from Spirit. Oh, actually, we forgot the overall. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and an invitation to a social event. So that's the biggest lesson for the day, is the Knight of Water. I really think, and he's carrying the sword of clarity. I really think, feminines, you need to wait for the masculine to come forward. I think he's the one that has the most karma to clear up, and I think he's been working on it, and he wants to bring the offer. But it's not time. If it comes too soon, I'm afraid it's not going to come the way it's supposed to. Just giving you advice. You don't have to take it. Just giving you advice, okay? Focus on service. Absolutely. Focus on your soul's purpose. You know, what do you do for a living? How do you help people? What do you do? Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. Yep, you got to focus on service. Focus on the good. You know, focus on your dreams, focus on your career, focus on your finances, focus on, like I need to focus on finding a place to live. I need to focus on getting my kids' college intuition and stuff, applications and stuff done. Physical therapy, healing, I got all kinds of stuff on my plate, and I bet you do too. So focus on day-to-day things that need to be accomplished in order for you to come into union, and then allow the divine timing to come into play. All right, here is your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. See, there's that death card. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss, integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons that were learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, and always and forever. All right, so bottom line, exactly what I've been saying for a couple days. Some of these unions are not going to happen now. And you might have to mourn that loss. You might have to let go of the whole idea of the twin flame journey or the soulmate journey. You might just have to let it go. But then you're going to hold space and see what fills that emptiness. Because for some of you, it's the judgment card. It's the death and resurrection. Right now, we're at the death stage. Resurrection might be coming, but it's not here today. So my advice to you is to clear your energy. Let go. If this union is leaving you feeling codependent, stressed, anxious, angry, all those lower vibrational feelings, then this union's not ready to happen. It's just not ready. Doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means it's not ready. And you might be being called upon to walk away from it and to focus on you. Focus on your service in this world. What are you here for? Who are you here to help? How can you help? I really feel like this has to, I mean, we've had the death card on his side and the death card on her side. Now we've got sad news and bereavement. And we've got this saying, you know, that loss is a part of life. I don't know that this is, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to die. But you never know, because people die every day. But I really feel like this is the death of the codependence. Once you completely and utterly let go of this person and say goodbye, I love you. If you can come and meet me someday, then that would be great. And if you can't, then I need to go on with my life. And I need to raise my vibration to that of unconditional love and not need or dependency or pining. That word's come up a lot lately. Pining. So let's practice release today. Maybe on the 20th, we can practice release in our moon magic. And once we release, then we just sit back and wait. Well, you don't really sit back and wait. You constantly thrive and strive and move forward towards your goals. But somewhere in that energy will be a new beginning, because every time there's something cut away, it leaves a void, and voids are always filled with something new. All right? So I know this reading probably didn't give you any clarity. I know it didn't give me any clarity, except for one thing, and that is we got to get our grubby little hands off of this situation and let Spirit take control. And that might mean a goodbye for now. It doesn't mean forever. It just means so long for now. until timing is right, because look, the Ten of Cups is right there. It's just being tempered. All right, so that has been your reading for the weekend, and I love you guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.